Welcome, live viewers, welcome, replay viewers, to my broadcast. I'm simulcasting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username on every platform. Tiffany TLC Music, all one word, all my own music, except one song written for me. Most of the music is modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping and bluesy songs, and I'm working on a piano arrangement for a new song right now. So if you want to be notified when I'm coming on and get other important news, please do consider following me on two spots: Twitter for my rare but important announcements, and Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube for watching with the ability to have your chat show up in the merge chat area, which is really fun. So Twitter and Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. Or heck, you could follow me everywhere. Tiffany TLC Music. I come on most weekdays between 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, more or less, for usually about four songs. But if I'm in a hurry, it's less. If I've got more time, maybe it's more. If it's the last broadcast for a week and a half, maybe more. I'm referring to the fact that I'm going to be gone all next week, and the broadcast in my broadcast title as well. So let's do it right. I'm thinking these are the songs that are on my list. I actually have 6 on my list. Income Inequality, TikTok, My Boys, You Always Knew, That Brand New Day, Train. And I realized I'd really love to do The Sun on the Sea because this is a trip to the ocean that we're taking. That's a lot. That's probably too much. So, gosh. Oh, okay. Yeah, wow. It has been a while since I've done Income Inequality. I mean, I'm not particularly moved to do that one. I could leave that one out. Maybe do TikTok, My Boys, and maybe do TikTok, My Boys, The Sun on the Sea, and maybe That Brand New Day and Train. I don't know. Maybe. Could. Anyway, if you are new or just hopping on, please realize I cannot see you and give you a shout out unless you chat. It's the only way that I will know you're there. So you don't have to chat, but just know I'm not ignoring you. I just cannot see you unless you say something, and it will show up here. At least if you are on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. And the other thing I want to mention is that I can't remember what the other thing is. Maybe there wasn't another thing. Anyway, let's start with The Sun on the Sea. This is a happy song. I'm thinking about where we're going to go. This is actually not exactly a fit for where we're going to go. Where we're going to go, we don't focus that much on nature. We don't look at the seals or tide pool or anything like that. We basically just focus on, I mean, the water's there. We're in the water, but it's more of a recreation thing. It's more of we boogie board. And so that's what we're going to be focused on. But this song is the closest I've got, so that's what we're going to do. This is about more of like a nature experience at the ocean, not so much an activity focused. Let's see. No. I was like, something's wrong. I need a capo. Oh, I know what else I was going to say. Please do let me know if you're new, especially where you're watching from, and if you feel like in general, new or not, like how you're doing, anything you want to share about yourself. Let me see. You know what? I need to move these over because I can't see the volume very well. There. Now I can see the volume. Close my eyes and breathe in salty air delights me. A gas all invites me. The crash of a wave excites me. A sound like a rain stick. I open my eyes to see a billion pebbles glittering as they pour toward the sea, toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, calling to me. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand, but my eyes are drawn back toward the sea and all the beams reflecting. I turn and stare mesmerized, as if in a trance, overcome by the beauty. I burst forth in dance with the sun on the sea and the sun, with the sun on the sea, dancing with me. Waves spreading over the sand, rolls and rolls of white silk, encrusted with pearly beads. Along, tiny bubbles glistening. How are you? A big wave crashes on the shore, rushes forth to meet me. I stumble back laughing. It licks toes to greet me. The sun on the sea and the sun on the sea, playing with me. Soon I reach the tide pools, teeming with life, green anemone shimmering, starfish clustering. Slow but sure I scale the rock, bare feet, bare hands, mindful each step to the top, to behold the ocean grand and the sun on the sea and the sun on the sea. Oops. Dazzling me. Is that right? Out at sea the rock juts, the wave hits the foam flies, a waterfall of diamonds pours down, a seal swims by without a sound. Soon the sun will go down, a loved one will come around to coax me away from the sparkling sea, while I look back longingly, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, calling to me. Back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, are calling to me. Back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, dazzling In the amount of time it took me to do that song, he went on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook saying all kinds of things, lovely things, and putting tons of awesome emoticons. Yes, 100% fact, I will smile with your presence. That's absolutely true, Alon. How are you? How are you doing? If you feel like sharing. I've had an up and down week. I'm ready to go somewhere and do something fun. That's what we're gonna do. Might be our last. I don't know. I don't want to say that. I don't know what's in store, but we might do some winter things. But it's the last planned thing we have. We're gonna go boogie boarding. We live in a city that is not really our first choice in terms of it's inexpensive, and now at this point we have lots of friends here. It's warm. It's low fire risk. It's inexpensive. But one of the deals we sort of made with ourselves is like, we'll live here and not expect to get much out of it nature-wise, or much else in that, in terms of sights. And then because it's inexpensive, we'll feel comfortable taking maybe more time and money than we otherwise would to go places. And that's what we've especially done since COVID with our trailer. But better I have money. Yeah? Nice. Because spent other too fast over a week ago. So didn't eat much because nothing in. Glad I have money now, so I'm all right. Thanks. Are you still living? Are you living at home? Are you living with your parents or with your mom? I feel like that's true. In which case, are you guys like all financially independent? Like, are you supposed to be responsible for your own food and stuff, or do you share that with them? I mean, you literally didn't have like enough to eat. That sucks a lot. That's question number one. Do you have like a shared household budget with your family that you're living with? I think you're still living with them. Maybe you're not. And two, how'd you get money? Do you have a job or something? What's going on? What's the deal? That's a lot of questions. Those are two questions actually, not a lot, but you may not want to go into any of that here. That's totally fine if you don't. But the questions, if you're interested, were, do you have a shared household budget? Or are you on your own? And how are you getting money? Are you doing something interesting? What's the deal? Is it like government money? Did you have some job type thing you're doing? What's the deal? So I'm gonna track the song, Sun on the Sea, last songs for so many days. Wah. Let's do TikTok. I wish Trevor was here because Trevor loves TikTok. It's always coming on when he's not here. I suppose I could do something else. Maybe I'll do that Brand New Day instead, just in case he comes on at the end, and I'll save it for him too. All right, so this is a song about trying to see eye to eye with folks with different opinions about how they want the world to be, how they want to get there. So sort of their worldview. Yes, I'm sure I want to close the program. Okay. All right, here we go. It's a very optimistic song because I wrote it at a time where I thought anyway, we were not as far apart as now I'm thinking maybe we are. When we talk, and at a time when I wasn't so concerned about the idea that we're all taking in different facts to such an extreme extent as now I'm afraid we are. When we talk about change in the world, well, we don't have to agree, but maybe I could learn from you and you could learn from me, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb and we can find our way to that brand new day. Knowledge, it is emergent, that's what they say, so let's learn something new each and every day, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb And if we search with open minds, we just might see the same signs, and so choose the same paths more and more of the time, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb, we can find our way to that brand new day, and so that we all can come together. I hope we avoid judgment, and we look for solutions for the 100%, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb, and we can find our way to that brand new day. And maybe, just maybe, if we reach out and we speak about those changes that we seek, and help others do that too, why, we can make it through, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb, and we can find our way to that brand new day. Now it may seem much, much too hard, even hopeless at times, but together we're unstoppable. A better world is possible, so one day at a time, step by step, let us climb, so we can find our way to that brand new day. Saying one day at a time, step by step, but let us climb, so we can find our way to that brand new day. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I like those hearts. Thanks, Alon. I can't tell what's in between the hearts. A butterfly? What is that in between the hearts? I don't know. Keeping in mind that I've got the less well-defined version of all emoticons because I'm watching on the restream chat. So like the merged chat area is what I'm seeing. I don't see all the fancy animated things, unfortunately. Wah. All right, that was that. And one thing I know for sure is the last song I'm gonna do is Train Train. So stay tuned for that. I think I'll do, maybe I'll do My Boys. I've been thinking about them a lot because I'm helping my youngest son take his first college class. It's online, and I'm helping because it's an English class, and it's kind of an English class for people who are maybe a little less confident in their English skills, and that is the case for him because he has never taken a formal English class. What? We did what's called unschooling. It's a type of homeschooling where you follow your passions. I'm doing pretty well. I've been really quite absorbed in this thing with my son, and you learn academic skills that you need to learn along the way, or that you're otherwise interested in learning along the way toward exploring and pursuing your passions, the things you care about. So he hasn't been particularly interested in like English for its own sake, and he hasn't needed a ton of it to do the things he's otherwise passionate about, but he's needed some. So I mean, he knows how to read, he knows how to write, he knows a lot about grammar and whatever, but he hadn't ever written a formal essay, for example. And this class is so cool. It's online, so like we're very much together while he's doing it. And it's also cool because it's asking the students to write very personal things, which I feel a little mixed about because, like, it's asking, how was your parenting? What do you think of the parenting you received? Ooh. And then also, like, which I have to say, I got a good grade on that. he, I got a high marks in his opinion. We did as parents, so that's good. Another essay about his education started out with a paragraph, and now it's this big essay. There was an outline, and his education has been very unique, and he's wanted my help. I'm not touching the keyboard, but I'm walking him through ideas for things and grammar concerns or whatever, helping him out in that way, like a kind of like a tutor, I guess, would. But it's been a little weird. It's been a little awkward and interesting to do that because I'm the subject matter of the biggest, writings that he's had to turn in so far. And he's had to turn in a lot, by the way. But those are the two main ones that relate to me. And so it's a little bit difficult to be objective as a helper. Hi, Carrie. How are you doing? There's a little puppy. That's my imitation of a puppy. I don't know if you heard what I was saying. It's a very interesting thing. I've been helping my son. My youngest son is taking his first English class, and I do mean his first English class, even though he's 18. His first formal English class. And it's a class it's an online thing, and he's been enlisting my help as sort of a tutor, like somebody helping him review what he's written. I don't sit there and do anything on the keyboard myself, but I'm just like talking to him about different word choices he could consider, or like, well, this you need a comma here, or that kind of thing. And the writings, it's cool, and I think kind of a mixed bag probably for some students. The writings assignments have been very personal. So like one of them was like, write a paragraph about the parenting you received, what you think of it. And another was about, write a paragraph about your education and what you thought of it. Well, because we're homeschooling, both of those things involve me. So I've been trying to be very objective and it's difficult. But it's been like an unexpected amount of time. But I'm reminding myself that before I know it, this is a unique opportunity. It's a really special bonding experience. And before I know it, those will be few and far between. So like, I know I need to dive in and really enjoy it. And so I have been. So it's been neat. It's been really special and cool for him in his case, because he has a positive experience with his education and a positive experience with his parenting. It's sort of fun to write about, right? Yes, the one who's 5 or 6, 7. Oh, not 5, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, exactly. The towering redhead, and so what was I saying? Anyway, it's been really neat to just allow. I was saying it's been good for him and neat for him for his first college class to like take stock of his whole education, all of his parenting, and like it's a great way, I think, to pull students in and get them interested in writing, to make it about them, right? Kids love to talk about themselves, I think, for the most part. But I do have concerns for some students, because if you've had a very traumatic childhood or a very traumatic education, that sucks to have to write about something so personal and traumatic to get a good grade. That's my one concern. I think it would have been helpful to have an opt-in, opt-out for this subject. But for Elliot, it's awesome, and it's been really fun for me too to kind of be a part of it, and he's been wanting me to be a part of it. So yeah, it's cool. So did we just do a song? What did I just do? I did That Brand New Day. That's right. I did That Brand New Day. Is that really? I did The Sun and the Sea and That Brand New Day. That's it? That's all I've done? Is that right? I think so. So I'm going to do My Boys. Oh, and I know that's what got me talking about this, because I've been thinking about them lately. And when we've been reviewing his whole education and thinking about it, and how do you talk about the pros and cons, and does he, lots of things I might remember that he doesn't remember, and things that I maybe haven't talked to him about, why we chose certain things. So very cool. So I'm going to sing a song about my guys. smiles, his light it fills the room. When he senses your sadness, his eyes they fill with gloom. He'll invite you to play with a card or a ball, with his eyes and red hair shining like his love for us all. That's crazy. My boys, I like flowers, white petals open, pull to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. Keegan asks questions like raindrops on leaves, filling the earth, growing such beautiful things. His insights abound. He loves thinking things through, doctors who stories, and his little brother too. My boys, I like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. They sit, heads together, hair intertwined, along with their hands, along with their minds. Keegan reads the book, Elliot looks on. I take it all in before it is gone. My boys, I like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. I draw them near. Carrie, I think I saw something come in. You got your America's Got Talent announcement? Oh, let me see. You know what? I had my messenger sent to my music one, so therefore I haven't been seeing. Dang, oh man, I haven't been seeing. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see this. Oh, okay. That's awesome. No, you know what? I hadn't seen these. Look at that. Yeah, look at those counties. That's crazy. It's even Claire without an I. Go figure. So I don't see the America's Got Talent one. Hi again. Remind me of your name, because you were on the other day and you had to correct Igor. No. Is that what it is? Got that cute bunny. Thanks so much for joining again. You said you would. That's right. You said you would today, I think. Edgar. What did I guess? Is that what I guessed? Edgar. So good to have you. Thanks for joining again. The next step towards fame and fortune. Well, I don't see your AGT announcement. I don't see it. What was it? Or maybe send it to me again. I didn't get it. Did you post it like on Facebook generally or something? But then I also see your post there. I get my grandsons are 6'5" and taller, and your tiny daughter keeps them in line. How much taller? What were we talking about? Edgar, meet my good friend Carrie. Carrie's there on Facebook. But see, that's the cool thing about the merge chat. You can see each other's comments from different platforms, which is pretty nice. Carrie is a longtime devoted friend and fan on here. I met him originally on Periscope, right, Carrie? All right, so we're doing, yes, it's Kerry. But yes, Carrie. He is a special friend. All right, so we've got, let's see. Always try to keep track of what I've done so that next time I don't do the exact same songs. Yes, you got it. So you do tell Carrie, I'm on pins and needles here. Edgar, Carrie auditioned for America's Got Talent, or he sent in a video. You're the cute old guy. But what's this? What is the announcement? You've got to tell me. I don't. Is it that you have an audition, an official audition, or what? Because I know you said that wasn't even a guaranteed thing, right? Or that you would even necessarily get a letter. So, I just feel like I'm missing something. Anyway, I'm gonna get on to doing another song. Maybe resend it if you sent me a link. 'Cause I don't have it on my Facebook Messenger. All right, so let's do the songs. Other songs I was thinking of were Income Inequality, TikTok, kind of You Always Knew, Train for sure for the last song. I'm open to requests as always. Let's see. Let me just kind of look through this and see if something calls out to me here. Just did that one. I could do Income Inequality. That's awesome, Carrie! Meaning you get to, how do you do that? How do you virtually audition? It's like a Zoom thing? That's congratulations, because there was no guarantee you would get to this step, right? There's no guarantee. Not everybody who sends in a tape. That's so exciting, Carrie. Oh. But is it a live thing? Because the other one was a tape, so I'm assuming this one is somehow live, like it's online somehow or something, right? You don't have to go there. That's great. I'm trying to think of what songs did you hear me do, Edgar? Let me look, because you were on, I think, yesterday, or did How I Want to Be, starting with Awareness. How I Want to Live Before I Die, I think. Maybe I will do You Always Knew. You got on towards the end. You heard 0 songs. It's a Zoom thing. Congratulations, Carrie. Wow. When is it? You think they like your hair? I'm sure they like diversity, for sure. I don't know how many people in your age group that they get. So, sweet. Though they wouldn't have just picked you for that reason, though. You had to have some talent. America's Got Talent has that name. It has the word in there. It has to have some talent. So let's do You Always Knew. Okay, so Edgar, this is a love song that's based on a true story that is still ongoing. It's a happy song, a love song. It was written, just like the day after our 10th wedding anniversary, and now we're going on our 25th. Our next one will be our 25th. Is that right? Our next anniversary will be our 25th, I think. I think that's right. Holy smokes. All right. Wow. Let's see. I don't think this is right. Oh, I remember. Each night as we fall asleep, our kids snuggled up to us tight. You're holding my hand, I love you's all proud and sweet, sweet good nights. I'm always shocked every night inside. I gasp to think the love I feel, the family we made, and it didn't come to pass. And all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. You started door, Sierra Club, my summer job. You opened the door, smiled down at me, a white marble Greek god. I had another guy, law school coming, I was moving away. But when you asked me out, looked at me that way, yes, I had to say. All that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Our first date ended, and with it came our first goodbye. But the hug we shared before you left, you did not tell a lie. I had told you my Santa Barbara guy had bought me tickets to fly. You called me up at work to refund his money, said you had to try. And all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Months went by, I left my other guy, you found me, we started a fling. But I still didn't know the way you did that this would be the thing. You moved for work, but every Friday night you flew to me. You called me up, you cared for me, yeah, you slowly helped me see. All that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. I'll bet Carrie. Yesterday, the anniversary of our 10th year. Another blessed day, another blessed night with you right here. You're my best friend, lover of my dreams, such care you take of me, dear. And if I close my eyes, our handwritten vows, I can I think at some level, thanks, Edgar. I think at some level you were probably hoping you weren't going to get an audition. Am I right? In fact, I feel like you even said that at one point. Thanks, Edgar. I love the bunny. I've never seen that. I don't remember seeing that bunny before. I have another friend who, Edgar, remind me of where you're watching from. I think I might have told you this. I have another friend who regularly comes on Twitch, but I also think he's in the same area you're in. I'm just trying to remember where you said you were from. No, actually you're closer to me. You're in Arizona. That's so great because the time zone is so much better. I have a really good friend, Alon, who comes on and he's watching from Great Britain, and not a good scene because it's super early in the morning when I come on his end. It's super early in the morning, and I don't like to encourage insomnia in people, having suffered from it myself. So Arizona is much more doable. I remember now. So that was a love song. I am doing, wow, it's already 6:22. Okay, I think we're gonna do one more song. Train. This is a kid's song, Edgar. Very different, kind of a bluesy kid song. And I actually wrote it with my kids. Sort of. Actually, I got their advice. I should say I got my youngest son's advice that train should, that trains say woo-woo, not choo-choo. So that was an important piece of the song. And I'm remembering now what we did together is we made up a little dance to it and we would sing it at like talent shows. Huh? I think we did that twice, 2 different talent shows. So it's a short little song. And we think of it as we try to take the train at the end of the broadcast. Usually it's on at the end of the broadcast, and we've taken the train out of the station, out of the broadcast station. All aboard. This is a customary beginning. We always try to get on this train. We always miss it, but the train always leaves the station. The broadcast always comes to an end at some point. But it'll come back around again, just like the train. Train, move, chugga, 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 train, move, chugga, chugga. I see a train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid that it won't come back. Train, move, chugga, 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 train. You did it. You got the spirit, Edgar. That's exactly it. The trains. Awesome. Yeah, well, let me tell you, when we did the talent show dance thing, they were very small. They are now 6'2" and 6'7" plus and counting. Yeah. The 6'2" one is done. We're quite sure. He's 23. He's done. But the other one is 18, and both my husband and I grew quite a bit after 18. So we're sort of like, no, because he does not want to be any taller. We are familiar with a stat that many people don't have to think about, but door frames are usually 6'8". If you add some shoes to a 6'7" person, you are now talking about ducking underneath doorways. So you don't want to be any taller than that. As it is, that's a little too tall. So he never likes to get measured. Anyway, thanks for being with me, Edgar. It's lovely to have you on a couple days in a row. Hope to see you again. I'm going to be gone for a whole week. But hope to have some fun. We're going to Huntington Beach to boogie board. Our last real trip probably for the foreseeable future. Thank you. I know. 6'2" is taller than 90%. Exactly, especially when you look worldwide, Yeah, we're just gargantuan. We don't know what car Elliot's going to be able to drive because he can't, even big European cars, he's actually starting to learn to drive now, and it's going to be a bit challenging. Anyway, thanks for being with me, Edgar, Carrie, others live and replay. Carrie, big virtual hug. You're going to do great at the audition. Feel free to message me more about it. When is it? When do you have it? That's what I need to know. But I got to skedaddle now. I'll see you guys in a week and a half. But you can stay tuned on the replay. You know how that is. You can check out the replays. And for those who are new or just not remembering, here's kind of the deal. Thanks, Edgar. Sorry, I wiped your comment right off the board. Carrie, Edgar says, bye, Tiffany, and bye, Carrie. And this is my little blurb about what I do. I come on most weekdays between 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, more or less, for all my own music, except one song written for me. Most of it's modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping, some bluesy songs, working on a piano arrangement for a new song. Please do follow me on two places, Twitter for my rare but important announcements, and Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube to watch with the ability to participate. Hi, Willie! Oh, shoot, I'm just getting off, darn. But it's good to see you. One last moment. We've talked about better short visits than nothing, right? And so sorry to hello and goodbye, but yeah, follow on Twitter and then also Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube so that when you chat, it shows up here and everybody can see, and it's much more fun, much more fun. Thank you, Willie. Yes, I'm excited about our trip. So wish us luck. No shark attacks. That would be good. All right, until next time. That's right. You're responding to the idea that it's better short pop-ons than not at all. All right, until next time, everyone. Have a fabulous week. I hope. Stay safe. Everybody get your booster. Bye.